Okay, we are back doing Ace Attorney 3. Last time we left off at another silly cliffhanger. Which, yeah, I mean, we said last time it was like we left off right at a point where we're not gonna know what the heck's going on. I do know. Unfortunately, it hasn't been that long, so I do know what we're talking about here. Let me see if I can fully remember. Okay.
I just remember a lot of bullshit with the cliff. Like,
Sure.
she would. Of course, she could see over that cliff. The map doesn't show how high it is and shit like that.
Yeah. So I think we proved that she couldn't see over the cliff, and now we're talking about how she couldn't have known that he broke the lock on the trunk. And she was making the case that he broke the lock on the trunk, and now I guess we're just trying to contradict whether the trunk was broken into or not, or maybe whether she should know that. One of those.
She should. I think she shouldn't have been able. She shouldn't.
Yeah, because she couldn't have seen that.
Exactly.
I don't remember if it's specifically that or that we're just talking about, like, regardless of what you could see, that the log's broken to at all. Either way, I think we're going to contradict this. I mean, we're at a safe point anyway, so even if this is wrong, it's fine. Let's... Melissa Foster, it looks like you finally betrayed yourself. What? You said you were in a field taking photos of wild flowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. Okay, so it's what we were saying, yeah. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally. I finally got her.
I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Then perhaps it would be faster if Miss Fay explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was... Ooh, interesting. She is the owner of the car. She happened to be passing by. Put the corpse in herself.
I mean, it's definitely not the first one.
Yeah,
and
that would be really funny. It's like she just happened to be passing by. Okay, well, that's what we've been saying all the time.
And I think they stressed the case that the car was stolen.
Yes, the car is stolen, as we've established. The judge didn't know how he felt about car thieves. We decided he was cool with them. That's not what the game said, but like I think it's funnier that way.
Yeah,
but he's just kind of okay with that. We're not judging. We're not trying the guy on stealing the car. They don't seem to care.
So it can't be that last one. So. Yeah.
Well, no, it could have been this. He could have stolen the car from her.
Yeah, but then I think she would have made that case.
No, that's a good point. But what if, though?
I mean, what if he stole the car and the corpse was already there? What he met was someone completely different.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go with this. Even though I was a little tempted to choose one of the other options just to see what they had to say, but
yeah,
you can only waste so much time. There's only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches. Yes, what is it? Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous. I could never. It was the man in the prison garb. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open. But he stole the car. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. Oh, I see. Also, to add on to that point, Because I actually didn't think about that, but to add on to that point, he stole the car and then drove the car. So of course the
Yeah.
key was still in the ignition.
No, but what if they had the technology for keyless, for a keyless
Back in
ignition?
2004, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, technically, that's the whole thing about like hot wiring cars, so you don't use the key. But I feel like they would have gone to that deep length of detail if he was doing that, and that's not something you just do in the moment, stealing a car at a red light. Uh, Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it could have been Mr. Falls that put the, but it couldn't have been Mr. Falls that put the body in the trunk.
It could have been.
Yeah, it could have been. Who knows?
You're right. But preposterous to even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. We already know that at the time. He was taking photographs.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Mr. Foster herself. Oh, yeah.
Right, because there's a timer.
Yep.
Hmm?
Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? There's a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Why, it's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? And when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed?
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, and the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field. Will the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? Answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred? In the river. Going this way. Or was she going this way? Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? Okay, so yeah, so obviously if she set up the camera here with the timer to take the picture, she could have, she went around and she was over here. Oh, I have to present evidence? Oh, no, it's just the present button. Naturally, the witness was standing right here. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, you wrong.
Before pointing out where the witness was standing, Miss Faye, Miss Faye should do something herself. She should figure out where she stands. If you catch my drift.
Oh, don't worry. The drift was certainly caught. Yes, failure is an excellent opportunity for growth. Now try better next time. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I'm only on 1 health, so I'm just gonna let it run through if we fail, because we are not going back that far.
Yeah.
We haven't been playing that long, so
it's because I'm trying to think, because everywhere she would have been standing, she would have been in plain sight. So when the car arrived, it's like I feel like he would have noticed her, There's really nowhere for her to hide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless she was like hiding in the bushes or something. Like if they're going that route, like she was hiding in these bushes.
Hmm. I mean, the bridge was already out, so it's not like
Yeah, she wouldn't have been on this side. Presumably. Now, technically, they did say that this map was made after the
after the whole incident. Yeah.
So maybe like they did make that implication, like, oh, maybe the bridge wasn't broken that day. But like we argued back on that, so
yeah.
I don't think they're going that route. I think unless she was in the trunk of the car, that doesn't make sense.
No, but again, he would have passed her if she hid in the trunk. It's like, where was she before as he drove up? Because he would have seen her. So yeah, that wouldn't make sense for her to be in the trunk as this whole thing was going on. So she would have to be in the bushes.
Yeah, let's try it. See what happens. Okay, that's also wrong.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna load now.
Yep.
Speed through a little bit here, but I'll save those before we get up there.
Were you thinking about pressing the wrong button just to see? Again?
There, you know, I mean, I know, I was like, it crossed my mind. I was like, nah, we're past this.
Yeah,
get back. And my camera froze. Oh, I gotta. Is that happening last time? Oh man. How did I fix that issue? Now I have to watch
I
the
didn't
VOD.
even notice, yeah.
Now I have to watch the VOD
not.
from last time and see if that
Yeah, honestly, I don't know.
What's this? Okay, well, yeah, not the biggest deal in the world. There's my webcam, honestly, but whatever. Hopefully that didn't happen last time. Oh, yeah, I'll have to look through that. I still need to edit those. Anyway, I'll keep an eye on it. Yes, camera. Oh, I didn't say it. Okay. I'll say this one.
But maybe she was on the cliff. I wonder if she would she have jumped? Because that's the only other spot I could. If she was on the cliff somewhere, you know.
Save here.
I don't know. What's your thought?
Yeah, I mean, was she on the bridge with them? I'm gonna try shit at this point. I have no clue what they're asking me to do. Okay, I'm gonna see here. So it's faster load point. Was she? I mean, it wouldn't make sense for her to be over here. That was the whole point, right?
What if there was a hole that she could have crawled through to get to the other side? That's not the case.
Ridiculous. Oh, well, that was it. Okay. Yes. She was in the trunk. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she had to put the body in the trunk before the defendant returned. I started off the same way, so I thought it was wrong, but
Oh my god. That's
I should have
how would she
trusted
know
my
to be in
should
oh my
I should have trusted my
oh,
my judgment there.
geez, that is ridiculous. All right. If you don't mind if I ask one teeny weeny question. Do you, Miss Faye?
Oh, he's got that condescending tone in his voice.
She put the body in the trunk at the time, as you suggest. That must mean that Valerie Hawthorne was already dead at that point, correct?
Indeed.
Please take a look at the top of Dusky Bridge. Certainly looks to me like the victim is still alive. Am I mistaken?
Uh, did you not see the thing or?
Oh, sorry. Discord was frozen. Now it just popped up. The mountain is famous for spirits, so maybe you think it was the ghost of the victim.
I skipped a line there too, so I have no idea
Oh,
what's.
what does? Oh, okay. Sorry about
Yeah, because I clicked back into
that.
the window and.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, it could have been it could have been a spirit, right?
Um,
Oh, that
I
was wrong.
I think that actually gave a clue to what it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, go reload. Or I guess we're. I don't know if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead.
Well, I can't reload her from here. I
Oh.
have to just go through it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
'Cause that actually gave a hint as to
yeah,
what it
yeah,
could
yeah.
be.
Yeah, I think I know where they're getting at. Okay.
She was dressed up as her.
Yes. Or she was
In the river.
No. She was channeling her.
Maybe.
I think that's the whole thing with it being it could have been a spirit. I think that's what she's getting at. I think she was channeling. Naturally, the witness is right here. But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Order, Miss Faye. What on earth? Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met with the victim.
How asinine. Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk. It's the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness. What? It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
The defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted.
But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know why. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your...
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. Have any health, so I'm safe. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne had looked like.
Yes, is it the note that says, like, that mentions
that
Valerie?
bridge where Scarf for
For Italia.
Yeah. I think, yeah, it is this, because if he remembered what she looked like, why would she need to identify herself?
Yeah.
Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf. Oh. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? No.
And then she disappeared.
Where's Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The only question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit. Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies. Yes, Your Honor.
Understood.
Very well, this court is in recess. Okay. Mr. Falls, This is you if you forgot.
No, this is Mia.
No, what? Oh, it is. I thought he was saying that. Okay, yeah.
No, I think he was just grunting.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
I'm like, what? What are you doing?
I thought that was him because that's what he says. Like, that's like what he.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I gave him a childish voice, I think.
Yeah.
So,
We only got to do it like once. But
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
thanks, we're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime.
Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we've got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information, right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature, a female student at that.
And a college one at that.
And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
I didn't do none. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Falls, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me everything. Bridge looks the same. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Huh. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
It's true. I did. I didn't kidnap her. I killed her too. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Yeah, interesting. Your girlfriend, huh?
Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne?
Actually, let me see something. Confidential police materials written by the victim. That bridge will wear white scarf. Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. That. Okay, wait. So yeah, I was thinking like, did he write the note? But no, actually, I guess it's Hawthorne must have known something about that previous incident that Hawthorne's hiding. So that's probably why she had that note.
Mhm.
The victim's last name.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious? I'm gonna be honest. I hadn't noticed that they had the same last name.
I did not pay attention to that.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
I'll be real
at
fucking
all.
honest.
Shut up. I'm closer and I kill her. I guess this is him.
Yeah.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
Make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel.
Yeah, so if that was his girlfriend, how old was she and how old was he then?
Let's see. His age. Okay.
25. That was 5 years ago, so he was 20. And how old is Dahlia?
Yeah. Oh.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah, buddy, you deserve to go to jail.
Well, yeah, it's funny because it's funny on two things because it's like he looks so much older than 25, so it's just like he's only 25. It's like, oh, okay, and then you see the age gap, and it's like, nope, still bad.
Yep.
And
again, remember 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean 25 and 19 is like, but it's legal. 20 and 14 is a different story. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Series is ridiculous with that sometimes. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
Valerie was in on it.
Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for 2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, all right. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she'd do it for real. She shoot at me for real. Me and Dahlia. No shot in arm. Dahlia, she jump in river.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Woke up with police all over. That's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below.
So she was talking to nobody, huh?
Yeah, there's no one in the court.
These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yeah, yes. I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all.
Oh, that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls, where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
The diamond. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Come on now, kid. The ransom, the $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really, I don't know. It's gone with Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in now. We're about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. You said with Dahlia. Do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
Wonder where she could be. They never found her.
Followed by River. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel.
Bruh.
Your teen angel. How
Yeah.
old was she anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just 14. Just 14. Say it with a straight face.
14. I guess you were robbing cradles before diamonds. I'm mentioning it.
Damn it.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man, angels these days.
Falls takes the fall. It's a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel, or is she really a...
It's time, kid. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now.
You bet.
Training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike with iron while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Falls. Witness, are you feeling better? Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best. You're a brave young lady. Not this again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try to pin the crime on an innocent student is innocent female student.
Of college age. Not when she dated that other guy. She wasn't even that. What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That's all. Yeah, she witnessed a violent crime as she was committing it.
Yeah.
What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman?
Yeah, she witnessed a violent crime from a first-person point of view.
Oh, shit.
Aw, man. It's certainly hard to imagine this woman is a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive? I'm gonna listen. Yes, of course. I think.
You're still acting as tame as a kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Sometimes hate Discord because for that's the time
Oh.
I need to look at your Twitch stream to see what he's saying. Because like before it was like listen, and then it just didn't load. But I see the
Right.
Twitch stream going.
Great.
So yeah, that's still a thing.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is a mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge? Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
Thank God he's not our judge. But then again, our judge,
Our judge is
like in
just
the
as
other
bad.
cases, yeah, I was about to say justice.
It's just trades the Canadian for old, but all the other shit's the same. I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true. I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. Hopefully a murderer. I kind of like that.
It looks like the witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, clip. She lights right up.
Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say. I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college, I had never even been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster. Out of the country, eh?
Precisely.
She hasn't lied about any of the stuff she said this far.
Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder.
Indeed.
You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case. Okay, I can't let her get away with these lies.
Listen to me. She's neck deep in this whole thing. Somehow, you're just going to have to get her to show the court her true self.
Okay, start pushing. So what country were you living in then? We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed...
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I don't even have any personal identification. What kind of sob story is this? What kind of sob story is this? What do I do? Should I press her for details? I'm gonna say right here.
Yeah, definitely doesn't
In case I get in
hurt.
trouble for this.
Yeah.
Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country were you in?
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, why are you making her cry? And get penalized or some shit.
Yeah.
Your Honor, this line of questioning is childish.
She literally she only has to answer the name of the country. She hasn't been able to say that.
What country she was in and how many languages she may speak are irrelevant here. You didn't ask how many languages she could speak.
Yeah, we did.
What
not.
we're here to evaluate is whether this witness has any connection to this case.
I've lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never have known Mr. Falls or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we established that point.
Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you've just stated to the official testimony? Yes, please, Mr. Judge. Okay, interesting. So that might be what we're gonna end up contradicting on. You didn't know either person. Are you certain of that? Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people. Oh well, that can't be helped. Why is he just agreeing with everything that comes out of her mouth? First time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct? Yes, it really was a coincidence. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway? I just love being outdoors. Picnics, hiking, you know, that sort of thing. You don't look like much of a hiker to me. You do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here, and no trains run through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to. Well, I went there once with the college hiking club. I fell in love with its dark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess. Didn't know you were such a goth. By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she's a material witness to a crime. The witness doesn't need to respond to questions that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you. She's really gone too far. Miss Faye, you're trying on thin ice here. I hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive.
It's like, witness, what's your name? That's too personal. How
Yeah,
dare
right.
you ask that?
Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's...
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witness came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that all that time an officer showed her this photo.
That seems like a rather serious mistake.
That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
But didn't we already establish that he should have had keys on him? Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would have had the key.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That wicked inmate. I'll never be able to forget that horrible day. Okay. A grudge? Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges. He seems rather forgetful, your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, But he forgot the poor policewoman as well. What do you mean by that? Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well. Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that? Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, he probably would have tried to kill me. That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Falls' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Yeah, add it. Your Honor, what the witness said just now was tremendously important. I'd like it added to the official testimony.
Prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer, and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not why I... Enough. Witness if you would. My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Yes, guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. I'd accidentally worn a white scarf, like he said.
Then you yourself might have been killed.
That would have been a terrible loss for this world.
Looks like you pressed too hard this time, kid.
Mr. Armando?
Keep looking around. Keep looking around you. You're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk.
Okay, so they're basically telling me, like, yes, we know we let you keep going on this one, but this ain't the answer. Which I'm not surprised by. Okay. You knew about that incident, but weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about his whole history. You were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right? Yes. Okay. Now we're back around. Okay. So now that we've gone through that, we will look into what we want to contradict, but we will do that next time. So we will be back, and we will continue chapter 3 and find this contradiction. See you then.